the sixth Sunday after the Epiphany, Year A. From the book of Deuteronomy. Choose life, so that you may live in the land that the Lord swore to give to your ancestors. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Our readings for this week consider what it takes to live long in the land God has given us. There are things we need to do so that the land will support our life. Likewise, there are things that we must avoid so that we don't make such a mess of things that the land becomes unable to support life. That much is what Paul calls spiritual milk. It's the equivalent of understanding that touching hot things will burn you. What Paul calls solid food is the more complicated idea that we are also called to tend the soil. Not just the literal dirt, but also the bodies, minds, and spirits of the people God gives us in relationship. Each of us, says Paul, is God's field, a field in which many people come to labor, sowing good seed or bad, pouring out love and wisdom or withholding it, keeping their ways direct among the rows, or thrashing about, trampling down the tender plants. We each are also fellow stewards of that field. Viewed from this angle, Jesus' intensification of the commandments is not just a call to salvation, keeping our own noses clean so as to avoid our own harm, but it's also a call to discipleship, tending to the needs of others so as to contribute to the flourishing of our shared inheritance in God. When we resist or delay reconciliation, we withhold the water of love that our neighbor needs to thrive. When we look on another person with lust, we trample upon their right to determine where their affections will be placed. And when we divorce our spouse for unworthy reasons or swear by things that we cannot control, we rip out the growth of trust and forbearance, the roots of which are meant to hold the soil intact. Let us chew this solid food so that it may strengthen us for service in the fields of the land that we are entering to possess. In the name of the God who gives it to us, who is Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen.